Oh yeah, I'm so locked in right now. My bad, I didn't show the full fight, but yeah, I'm still locked in. Easy boss. Hold on. Alright, this is the last phase. Oh, hit you. Um, oh god. Dodge that.
We.
This is probably the easiest move to dodge, honestly. Oh my god. There, yo, you saw that? Oh my god. Oh damn. I didn't see those. Come on, heal. Come on. This is a pretty good attempt so far. You have no idea how long it's taking. Dodge this. Heal. Ultimate attack. You gotta wait this out. Oh, I missed the bomb. How did I miss the bomb? On that, go under. Twice. Hit another 2 times. I'd say this boss took me, or it has taken me quite a bit. That's why I've gotten so good at it. Yep. Yeah, but there's some attacks that I just can't see. Come on. Jump. But after you fight the boss for like a really long time, you know all the moves. I'm still gonna get hit fighting the boss. So, what happens now? No. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today's tier list will be about Silksong tools. Now, this includes all the red, blues, and yellows. Because I don't want to make it into a separate video. Because it's kind of cheese. That's like 3 videos if you really think about it. And I also 100% is Silksong. Well, almost. 99%. But that's only because I don't feel like getting the memory locket. So, as of right now, it's just stuck at 99%. But I basically 100% it. I have every tool. I fought every boss. So I kinda know what I'm talking about. If you watch any other tier list about the Silksong tools, you'd know that most of these are kinda useless. Especially the yellows. The yellows suck. And there's only like a few red ones that are pretty decent. And some red ones are also just bad. No one uses them. Like if you have this. No. If you have this, everybody knows what this is. If you have this is gonna be an obvious S tier. Now I'm gonna explain why when I get there. I don't even know what these do. Some of them. Actually, I think I know. I don't know what this does. I completely forgot. I think that's the immunity. I'll just look it up in case I forget. There's this game called Ghost of Yote. I don't know if I should buy it. I forgot how much it costs. But it's either $60 or $70. I know it's a good game, but the question is, do I want to play it? I honestly have zero idea. I might try it out one day. And eventually when that day comes, I might make a tier list. So until then, I guess I'm sticking with one of the games that I know the best, Silksong. Starting off with the first tool is the Pimpolo Bomb. This is already an S tier. It's a bomb that you throw out. It does a lot of damage. If you also fully upgrade your tool pouch or whatever, it can it does more damage. You can also hold more. Yes. Even if you max it out, you can only throw 5 of these. But I see that as balanced, because these are pretty good. You kind of have to throw it at like a range though. If you throw it like a little too close or a little too far, it's not gonna hit. The throwing ring. You know, I never actually used this tool in a boss fight. I kind of just tried it out when I got it, and then I never used it ever again. But it doesn't seem that bad. Just think of it as like a pin that ricochets. I'll put it A tier as of right now because it bounces around. It's pretty much a benefit. Or you can just throw it straight like any other normal person. I'm pretty sure most of the tools do the same amount of damage. Almost all of them do. The red ones anyways. These are red tools, by the way. All the red tools I'm pretty sure do pretty much the same amount of damage. There are some that do more damage. Yeah, there are some that do more damage. That's all I'm gonna say. I forgot what this is, so I'm gonna look it up real quick. Alright, just looked it up. This is the Ascendant Grip. It's the thing where you can like cling onto walls. I'll put this low D. It's super useless. You can just wall jump. I don't know how to explain it. You can just wall jump in place. You don't really need this. This also is just very useless in boss fights. So I don't think that's gonna cut it. I'm not gonna lie. This thing. Oh, I hate this thing. I forgot the name. I know what it does though. It's S tier. It's S tier if you're good at the game. It increases your damage, but it also increases how much damage you take. And if you know Silksong, you'd know that pretty much every single enemy does 2 damage, and it sucks. So this will make you do 4 damage, but in return you do like almost double damage. I think. I don't know if it's double. I kind of gave up using it. I'm not that good at the game, at least not yet. You know what I mean? Not yet. I'm still playing the game. I think I beat it like 3 times already. Cause there's no other way to practice the bosses. Like in Hollow Knight there was Godhome, but in Silksong there's no Godhome. So I just have to fight all the bosses myself again. Also forgot the name. Wait, no, the Pillow Pouch. Yes, I knew that. Yep. This. Oh no. It makes your tools do poison damage. So if you use the Architect Crest and you like using tools, then I think you should use this. I think this is a blue tool, I believe. This is a blue tool. So you could use this, and you can have like a Venom Bomb or a Venom Ring or whatever. This thing. I don't know the names of the blue and the other shit. And the other stuff. So this thing. What it does, every time you die, you instead of losing all your money, you lose some of your money. B tier. It's not bad, especially if you're bad at Hollow Knight or Silksong, and you die a lot. This will be good for you, because getting money in Silksong is hard, and you need a lot of money because they tax you in Farloom. Delver's Drill. It's not good. Delver's Drill sucks. Absolute trash. You have to be on top of your enemy to even use it. And yeah, that's the only downside though. You just have to be on top of your enemy, which is kind of hard. Also, if the enemy moves out of the way, you're just stuck there for a little bit. The Magnetite Brooch, or however you say it. It's basically the same as that other charm in Hollow Knight that I forgot the name of. I haven't played Hollow Knight in a bit. This basically, it attracts all rosaries to you, so you don't lose any money. D tier. It's not you don't need this. Is what I'm trying to say. You don't need this at all. Honestly, you just pick it up yourself. You lose a little bit of money, but it's okay. The Compass. I'm putting this in S tier, not because it's good for fights, only because if you're playing the game for the first time and you're trying to get around to the areas and you're lost, you just have the compass, so you will never get lost, and you can learn the map, and then eventually you could be like me and you memorize the map in your head. So it's pretty nice. The Rosary Cannon. Peter. Rosary Cannon is a minigun that you shoot out rosaries with. I've never used this in a boss, nor I probably never will. Because you have to stand there and actually shoot the gun. Yes, it actually costs money, but that's not really a problem. The problem is it's kind of weak. Unless you put on this thing, you could at least have poison damage. But as far as I know, it's pretty weak. The Flea Brew. It's kind of a little weird, because if you have a nail build, like if you use the Wanderer's Crest, did I just say quest? If you use the Wanderer's Crest and you want to hit faster, I actually tried it. It's not that much faster. Laser. The Plasmium File. This isn't bad. It's a health type of tool. It's not really a damage tool. You get more health. You get lifeblood as more health. I'll throw it right here. You get more health. I think the limit is 5, so you can take a good 2 hits before you actually start taking damage. It's pretty easy to refill, and overall it's just pretty useful. Pretty nice tool, nothing crazy. I don't think this affects it. I could be wrong. I never tried it, so I guess we'll never know. The Claw Mirror isn't that bad, but as you can see, it has another variant. So we're gonna put this variant. I just got 2 text messages. Whoa! Alright. Alrighty! Like I was saying before I got sidetracked and got messaged by somebody. This mirror. This variant. Bad. Now this variant is pretty good. It's very nice. I'm gonna throw up the differences between the two as like a little video. So yeah, the differences between the two. This is better. You get this in Act 3, so it's kind of end game, which sucks. It's whatever though. We'll put it right here. Yep. Put it bottom A because these are better. God, I don't know the names of any of these. The Sawtooth Circlet. I think that's how you say it. I might be stupid. This is a saw. If it doesn't look like one. Never used it a day in my life, but it seems good. You throw a saw on the floor and it saws their way towards the enemy. It also goes on walls and stuff. Would I put this in S tier though? I don't know. I'll put it bottom S because why not? Alright, so it turns out I'm stupid. This is actually called the Cogwork Wheel, which makes much more sense. Where is it? This is the Sawtooth Circlet. Whoops. Mistake by me. Yep. I'm a little stupid. Alright, next on the list. Oh my god. Next on the list is the Conch Cutter. I think it's just called the Conch Cutter. Judging by my memory and my IQ, this is the Conch Cutter. This is nice. I like this tool. It's better than the throwing, at least. So basically what this does, it's kind of hard to aim because it goes either up or down, whichever way you aim. I'm pretty sure it's only up though. So it bounces off walls, and you can spam these. You get like 20 of these. If you max out your tool pouch. You max out the tool pouch. You throw this at a boss with the venom thing. They're screwed. The Curve Sickle. I think that's the name of it. Right? Alright, I was almost there. It's called the Curve Claw. My fault. The Curve Claw is a boomerang. I like it. Put it right here. The Curve Claw is a boomerang. It's just like any other throwing tool. You throw it and it comes back. It hits your enemy maybe like 5 times. Yeah, it hits your enemies 5 times before it comes back. Once again, if you throw this on, this becomes OP. And there's actually a better variant of it, which is this one. It's the same thing but better. And it's actually not that bad. Wait, which one's the upgraded one? I'm assuming it's this because it looks like that. I'm assuming this is the upgraded one. It should be. It looks cooler. This is the upgraded one. It has the same thing. It just does more damage. I don't know if it goes like faster or farther or whatever. Judging by my knowledge of using it one time in my life. Yeah, I think that's how that works. This is S tier. Imaginary Dice. I'm throwing it up here actually. This is good. This is very nice. It has a low chance of negating any hit that you take. At first, it might seem low, but if you mean it like how I mean it, you've come to realize that it actually saves you a lot. And if you're one shot, there's a chance that you could just tank a hit and you'll be completely fine. So we'll put that right there. Go. The Egg of Flea. Alright, this one's a little weird. So, what it does is when you're at full health, your silk skills cost less. It's pretty trash, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, no, it's not. It's not bad. Right. If you're always at full health and you have the parry, and you parry every single move that like a boss does, you're basically immortal. The parry costs less. Just hit the boss like 2 times and you're probably good. I don't know how much it affects it, but since this is a Hollow Knight game, it probably reduces it by 1 cost. So instead of 4 silk, it's probably 3. I have not tested it. So how would I know? The Spool Extender. Man, I love this item. S tier. This item is great. It gives you more silk. Actually, I won't put it that high. I'll put this high. Yeah. I love this item. I stopped using it because I've come to realize that when you fully upgrade your silk meter, it's pretty not useful. It gives you, but like if you get it early game, it's actually pretty useful. It gives you a lot more silk. You could actually heal more, get more silk. You can use a spell maybe. I forgot where you get this. I'm pretty sure it's in Act 2. So it's a little bit of a mid-game item. It's super worth it though. The Volt Filament. I'm pretty sure this one is the one that gives you the lightning silk skills. But right. S tier. This item's kind of unbalanced. I'm not gonna lie. It turns all your silk skills into lightning based attacks. And what that does, it basically doubles the damage. I don't know if it actually doubles. It might at this point. If you try it on, if you try a skill and then you try a skill with this thing on, then it does a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure there's a whole video explaining how much damage Threadstorm does with this item. Next up on the list is the Sting Shard. This is probably like the 3rd tool you ever have. So it's super early game, but it's actually pretty good. You can put a trap down and kill bugs. That's the best way I can explain it. It's a pretty good trap. Wait, actually, this is a pretty good first tool that you could unlock. It's a little trap that you could put in like mid-air or just the floor, however you want to aim it. You could throw it high, you could throw it low. But yeah, it's just a simple trap. It's nothing insane. Oh, look at that, another S tier item. For me personally, this might be the best. Okay, man, I'm not gonna say me personally. I'm gonna say for people who like using the nail instead of actual spells and stuff. This is the best item you can get. You get this in Act 2, like most items. It increases your range by a lot. It's the only thing it does, but you gotta realize that range in this game is super important. You could like disengage a boss. Stuff like that. Alright, so this item is the Wraith of Purity. I was never gonna guess that as the name. Yes, I looked it up. So this is trash because all it does is it gets rid of the parasites. You're basically just immune to the parasites. That's it. It could be good for that one boss in Biowater, but that's about it. The parasites actually aren't a problem. And I got this item after the boss, so that sucks. Is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. Alright, wait, what is this? I'm not gonna question it. Oh, I'll just look it up. Alright, so this is the Injector Band. This is very high S tier. This is probably the best item in the entire game. It makes you heal faster. And I mean way faster. You heal super fast. If you get hit and you automatically heal, it's just a free heal. It's pretty overpowered. As long as you have the silk for it, you're not dying. As you saw in the intro, I was using it and it's pretty OP. I recommend that you use it. Alright, so this item is called the Thief's Mark. All it does is increases the drops of rosaries on enemies. That's it. That's all there is to it. Now for this next item, the Fractured Mask. You'd think I put this in S tier, but I'm not. I put it high. You'd think I put this in S tier, but the reason why I find this kind of flawed is it's an extra hit. Right. It's an extra hit that you can have. You can't regenerate it, which is the flaw, by the way. You can't regenerate it. So it's kind of like a last resort type of thing. But overall, you can't regenerate it. You just take one extra hit. Boo-hoo. It's alright. Alright, this item. The Memory Crystal. Yes. Memory Crystal. Another cheater. I don't personally like it. And I don't see the usefulness in this tool. So what it does is when you get hit, it makes a clone. And if an enemy walks into that clone, they take damage. That's the item. I don't know how much damage it does. Most of these tools I've used them like once. The tools I use is this one. Basically all these. These are the tools that I use. Right? I know, super cheese, whatever. Maybe this one too. I don't see the potential. This item is just straight cheese. It's the best tool. I'm not gonna put it highest though. This item is straight cheese. You don't even have to aim it. All you have to do is just throw it out. That's it. Straight cheese. You can just throw it out, and that's it. And if they break, you just throw out more. Put it on with the venom, and you're doing crazy damage. It's not fair. Honestly, it's super easy to throw out. It's basically multi-binder. I hate this item. This item sucks. I'm putting it right here. And the reason why I say that this item sucks, it sucks, but it's not horrible. You take longer to heal just for one extra mask, which doesn't really help out that much. If you have this, it can counter the slowness. Yeah, sure. But between 3 masks and 4 masks, I don't really see the difference. At least me personally, I don't see the difference between 3 masks and 4 masks. Druid's Eye sucks. Horrid. If you get hit, you get 1 silk. I know, amazing. This is a wonderful item. The upgraded version, I don't know. I'm gonna put it right here though. I don't know. I know it has the same function, and getting hit kind of sucks. You know, 2 damages seems a little crazy. It probably gives like 3 more, like 3 silks instead of 1. I'm not sure. All right, the Vault Vessel. This has 2 functions into it. I'm gonna explain. Well, first I'll put it. I'll put it right here. Alright, so this has 2 functions. You could either throw it as a ball, or you could throw it on the floor and it creates a pillar of lightning. And if you throw it on the floor and you smack it, it curves. It's diagonal instead of just straight up. The only reason it's here is because of the throwing variant. The smackdown variant isn't that good. I don't like the smackdown variant because you have to smack it afterwards. And it's diagonal. It's in a set diagonal, so you can kind of just miss it. But with the throwing one, you can just aim it. It's basically just like this. It's basically just the bomb, but lightning. It does less damage. Pinmaster's Badge sucks. This is awful item. Nobody uses nail arts. At least not what I see. It makes your nail art faster. But this isn't Hollow Knight. The nail arts suck in this game. So it's pretty I'm swapping it with this one though, because this item is just useless. Long pin, yes sir. We all love this item. B, not good. So what this item does, you just throw it and it's a spear. The problem is that it has gravity. It's not really a problem. It just has gravity, so you have to actually use your little brain for like a little bit and actually find out. The curve isn't bad. You could honestly just throw it straight and you'll probably hit it. Damage wise, I don't think it does a lot of damage. It's just a base game item. You can get this in like the 4th area. It's pretty trash. Straight pin for a starter item. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna put it in B tier. I'm not gonna put it in like S. For a starter item, it's not bad. You have to actually. It's a straight throw. It has 0 curve. You know, I don't know how much damage they do. That's kind of the only problem. I'm pretty sure they do the same damage, right? Right. This is just a straight. It's a dagger that you just throw. Nothing special. It's a base item. Why have 1 when you could have 3? This is the same item, but you throw 3 instead of 1. They do the same damage. This item. The Flit Stick. I think that's the name. Lord have mercy. Let's see. I'll put it above Gomez. Swap it up. So this item basically lets you have Yamamoto's M1s and absolutely just blow everything up. You get fire M1s that I don't think they do burn, but it increases your damage a lot. And if you use the venom thing, the pillow pouch, instead of fire, you get poison. So you can get a poison dagger or nail, needle, whatever it's called. And the damage increase, it's there. You will definitely notice the feeling that it's there. Very OP item. Alright, next up we have the Quick Sling. I hate this item. This item sucks. This item just makes you throw. Wait, actually no, it doesn't suck. Wait, no, yes it does. Yes it is. I was gonna put it bottom C. I'm still gonna put it bottom C. All it does is it makes you use a tool twice, and for some tools like the drill or the gun, the rosary cannon, it doesn't even work. It still costs the same. Don't get me wrong. It's not like it's gonna give you 1 free tool. It just makes you throw out 2. It makes you throw 2 for the price of 2. You could just throw out 2 tools and actually just not use this. This is just a waste of space. I don't get this one. Reserve bind. I forgot the exact function. It's supposed to like store silk. I think that's what it does. Bottom C. Bottom B. All it does is it stores silk. I've never used it a day in my life. I just picked it up for the percentage. Yeah, I've never touched this tool ever. Alright, the Sawtooth Circuit is next. No words. No words except for the fact that it's trash! What this does is when you use a double jump or the Drifter's Cloak, it does a little slash. Yeah, that's it. An even more useless item is the Scuttle Brace. Okay, maybe it's not useless. It's not useless, but it just has the same function as going backwards. The Scuttle Brace, it's like an evasive type of move, but all you have to do is just run away. Just run away normally. It doesn't save time. It doesn't make you faster or anything. It's just there. On the plus side, you could turn it into a spider, so that's cool. Shard Pendant is next, and this tool, it makes enemies drop more shards. It's pretty much the same as this, but shards are even more useless. If you don't use tools, then what's the point of shards? You know what I'm saying? So, at least the rosary one's better. The silk speed anklets. I love this item. It's not really good for fights. It's more of a traveling type of item. It makes you pretty fast. Yeah, that's it. It's not really. It's pretty. It could be good for bosses, but it's really just a travel type of tool. It costs silk, but it barely costs silk, so that doesn't really matter. Oh god, which one's which? All right, this is the magma bell. I'm assuming. Where'd it go? Sorry, the magma bell. You know the lava in the deep docks where if you don't jump, if you don't keep jumping, you take damage. It takes away that effect. This item sucks. Useless item. All you have to do is press the spacebar or X. That's it. That's all you have to do. And it's a blue tool too, which makes it even worse. It sucks. This item is actually pretty. This item is actually decent. God, I hate organizing. So this tool, the warding bell. When you're healing, it has this effect around you, and it's basically like a little shield. If you get hit, you don't get healed, but also if you get hit, you don't lose any health. So I'd say that's a good trade-off. All right, the snitch pick is up. Now I actually had to look this one up fully. I didn't even know what it did. I didn't even know the name. So since I don't know what it does, I don't know. So what this does, according to my sources, also known as Google, what it does is when you use the harpoon ability, like the little grappling hook, it steals rosaries allegedly, and also increases the damage. Don't get me wrong, the harpoon ability is good for like some boss fights. It's not like you're just gonna spam it though. It doesn't sound bad. I'll put it bottom A. It doesn't sound bad, but I've never touched this a day in my life, so how would I know? Alright, we have the spider strings. This literally has zero use. When you use the needle-in, it has a bigger AoE, and it works on some bosses. But that's it. It has zero like use, versatility, whatever. It doesn't do damage. It sucks. It has zero use. It's useless in life. Unlike these, the tags. These aren't really S tier items. I'll put it above A. Now the tags. There are some videos that I've seen where there's just this guy, right? It's just a person that spams tags. It uses a lot of setup though. Also a lot of shards. Let's not forget. But they don't do that much damage. It's just like a passive damage type of thing. All right, the Silksong. This is gonna be a whole yap session. All right. I'll put it here. It's actually decent. Actually, no. It's not decent. So, this has 3 variants to it. The first variant is you shoot silk. How is it? Which one's the variant that I have? I got the awful variant. There's one really bad variant. Oh, I'm gonna have to put it on screen. I'm gonna put on screen like all the variants because I forgot and I don't really feel like looking it up right now. So I'll just put it on screen. But yeah, those are all the variants, and it's I know there's one that shoots like a laser beam. That one's the best variant. It's nice. I like that one. That one's cool. The weave light is next. It's not good. So you know how you have like this passive silk regeneration, right? Basically, it just speeds it up. And that's pretty much. And that's it. It just speeds it up. It sucks. Very useless, waste of space. Same as this one. Oh god, the weighted belt. This item's... God, I hate this item. Why did they have to bring it back? This item basically gets rid of the knockback when you hit enemies, but the knockback isn't even that bad. You just move forward just like a tiny little bit, and you're fine. And this item, the Wisp Fire Lantern, is actually not that bad. What for you? It shoots little fire butterflies that have auto aim at the cost of silk. But who cares about the silk? It's free damage. It's free it's free passive damage. Yeah, that's all I have to say for that one too. And alright, that seems to be the tier list for every single Silksong tools. I don't know if I should spend $60 on Ghost of Yotei. I played Ghost of Tsushima. I played the first game. I liked it. I might... I don't know. I'm kind of broke. I have the money, but... $60, $70? I don't know. Seems kind of pricey. Unlike this $20 game that I'm ranking right now. Or $25. I don't know. I might go try it out. And maybe one day, I'll make a Ghost of Yotei tier list on whatever like thing there's on like bosses. I don't know if there's tools or anything, upgrades. But yeah, that's tier list. I'm gonna go debate whether or not I'm gonna spend $70 on a game, and I'll see you guys later.